Hey everybody, Roger here. I had to kind of sit still to make this video and just kind of ponder a lot of things. And it's kind of just an off-the-cuff video. I just found out one of my aunts has passed away, and there's a lot wrong. I don't even know why. I know I'm making this video. I'm not going to get my words out there right, but I'm going to try. As a lot of you know, I work hard. I work literally almost all the time, and and it's a digital world, and I don't really get around to communicating with people all that much. A lot of the communication I do is usually on this, and then I just upload the video. And I just found out when I was looking through my business texts on my phone, and I stumbled on, there's a lot of missed text messages. It's normal with my phone. I skip a lot because I have to focus on the work-centric ones. And then I saw one text message that said, Aunt, I won't say her name, but my sister texted me and said, our aunt just passed away. And I'm sorry, I'm still kind of, I guess kind of broken about it. But it made me realize I work a lot. And I do a lot of, that's my life. My life is work, and that's what I've chosen this entire time. You know, you have obligations, you want to meet them, you know, financial, you know, other obligations, and you just want to meet them. You want to be a participating member of this society. You don't want to be a lazy ass. And then, you know, you get so caught up into your work that you lose touch with reality. You lose touch with your family. You lose touch with your friends. You lose touch with your partner, significant other, whatever. And all for what? All because you have obligations. At least that's how it is with me. So I want to meet my obligations. You know, life hit me hard a little while back, and I'm so focused that I'm trying to stay focused on everything. You know, it's how I am. You know, it's my parents taught me to always be very, you know, productive and responsible. Responsible is the word I'm looking for here. I'm sorry, I'm very broken in this one, in my words, so I apologize for that. And the reason why this wouldn't normally, I know a lot of people would say, you know, it's just one relative or whatnot. A little bit more about me. I'm going to dox myself here a little bit. In the last 6 years, I have lost my mom. I lost my mom 6 years ago. That was very hard. And then a couple weeks later, I lost my uncle, one of my uncles. When he was in dialysis, he just never woke up. I lost my mom from ovarian cancer, and it just went all over her. And it was very hard to watch and see the stuff that she went through. And then it was about maybe, that was September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 7 months later, I lost my best friend, one of my best friends. You know, we've been best friends since about 1999, and he was shot in the back of the head as he was apprehending a fugitive, and so yeah, he was assassinated. I guess you could say that. And then about 2 weeks later, I lost another aunt, and then I lost another aunt that summer, and then I lost 2 uncles. So I know, and that was all at once. That first portion I told you about was all within a span of 2 years or a year or something. And I know we all experience death. We all are going to experience this at some time or another. When it all hits you all at once, it puts you in perspective of things. It did put me in perspective at that point in time, but it didn't really. And then, you know, my partner lost both of his parents during this time as well, and and we still keep choosing obligations over living, or at least not balancing it right or something is what I'm going at here. And the reason why I bring all this up, none of my aunts and uncles and my mom, nor my mom, ever lived to be past 60. All of them, what they all have in common, there's two things I want to bring up here. The first thing is this. The one thing that all of them have in common is that they all work the fields. We used to all work the fields. We used to be carried. My parents would take us, I guess, when we were babies. The planes would fly down, and, you know, while the workers were working, while my mom and my aunts and uncles would be working the fields, the pesticides would be sprayed all over them. And so for those fuckheads who don't think that all that shit that's being put on the food, there's no price to pay for it. Yes, there is. You know, some of us who have gone that route, who have worked these fields and whatnot, have been exposed to it, we don't get to live as long as the majority of people. So, yeah. Again, I'm not trying to make this into a little a debate or anything. I'm just bringing that up because I've noticed the pattern with every single one of my aunts and uncles and my mom. They all died before they were 60, and they all had that in common of being sprayed when they were working the fields. So that's the first thing I just want to bring. Again, I'm making no sense here. I'm going all over the board. Sorry, I just found out about this about an hour ago, and I'm just processing it. Second thing I do want to bring up is this. We live in a very fast world. We live in a fast-paced world. We live in a world where we're all connected through the internet. We don't feel a lot of emotion half the time. We corrupt our bodies with all this processed food, and then we start having these issues with our bodies, and we don't love each other, and we don't, or we do, but it's very hard to express. For me, it's been a very hard journey with self-expression. It's very hard to receive, I guess, because I never received it that much. I did, but I didn't, if that makes any sense. I'm not expecting it to. Where I'm going with all this is this. You know, you have one life to live. It's very short. Anything can happen. If you're in the same path as me, where a lot of your time is spent obligated to your employer, obligated to your work, I would suggest you would sit down, think about your current path, know that you're not going to have a long time with anybody, with those that you love, and to rethink that, to know that your priorities should be a little bit different. That's all I gotta say on that. You know, it's a tough scenario. But just make that change. You know, make that change right now. It's not a New Year's resolution. It's not a epiphany or anything. It's just know that I'm personally on the wrong path. I know this, and trying to change it. And you know, I like my life and I hate my life. I like what I do for my living. I hate the fact that it takes up almost all my life. So something's got to change for me personally. And if there's anybody, I guess where I'm reaching out with this video is that if there's anybody else like this, who are wondering, you know, I work so much, whether it's willingly, whether it's because you're forced to, or you have no other choice, or you think you have no other choice, I'm saying you do. And I'm sitting here thinking about this, and I do. Something has to change. Something has to give. I do like my life, but I also don't. And again, we all go through these dilemmas. But I just want to throw this out there. If you're thinking about where you are in your life right now, just I hope you're able to make the change that you need to, really soul search, find out who you are in this world where we're trying to, we live in the lap of luxury. You know, we are privileged people. We bitch about the dumbest things. God, I bitched about a movie the other day. This is how privileged we are to bitch about the stupidest things. And yeah, all around there's other things going on. I got my message from my sister 3 days ago, and I just got around to reading it. I don't know how busy other people are in their lives, but yeah. Anyways, just want to throw this out there. I hope this isn't a, no pity party or anything. I'm gonna grieve in my own way, and I just wanted to just throw this out there. Hopefully, maybe if somebody else is going through or has gone through something like this, or recently, or they will in the future here very shortly, if a family member is sick or whatnot. Maybe it'll give you a little heads up to soul search and know that family and friends and being with people and connecting is paramount over work. There will always be work. Anyways, those are my points here today. Like, hate, subscribe, share, don't share. I do love it all, and I love you guys. Even my haters. You guys are all awesome. You're all being unique in your own way, and I just want to spread the love. All right, peace out.